Okay guys, so I installed the Tyga Full System Exhaust and I had a chance to ride it around last night and sometime today. So I'm just gonna go over it. So just caveat is that I do not have an ECU flashed yet. I just reset it to ECU, so it's not gonna be at its full performance, but I just want to talk about the exhaust. So here I am basically just finished installing it for the most part. This is the first startup, but unfortunately the sound it's on another video, but the sound does not work in lights like this light works. So here I'm starting it and it is pretty loud. I'm not used to it yet. I would say now it's not that loud, but it is when I first started. It was pretty loud. So here I did all the modifications. That's not modifications, things I needed. I moved the brake well with their extension, and then I changed the. I haven't put the taillights on yet, but I put the little spacer that I have with the taillights as well. Also, with the high mount, you kind of really need to get rid of the whale tail and also the lights. So you kind of need a more like an integrated light because it doesn't look good with the whale tail and the tail lights. It's kind of cluttered. So you really just need like an integrated light, which, you know, or like a higher mounted light. So I'm gonna look for one that's cheaper. And here's a picture. Okay, now I have it all together. I just came back from a short run just to test it, and now I'm gonna clean everything up and just go for a longer one, couple pulls. Okay, so let's talk about the sound characteristics. At when you first start it, it sounds good. When it pulls in the lower RPMs, it's pretty deep. The one good thing about it is that it is loud. The one good thing about it but it's not that loud. It's not that loud. But the one good thing is that at cruising RPMs, so not too high of a load, like maybe like 5 to 6K, it doesn't really make a lot of noise. The other bad thing is that I kind of lost the noise from the airbox intake, which sounded really nice. So I only really hear the exhaust at this point. But once you get higher, like about 7,000 plus, it really starts to go like rap 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 rap. So if you don't like that kind of like putting, you might have to do something else. Performance again is only to reset an ECU, but I would say especially in the lower gears, I definitely gained more speed, probably like maybe 2 to 3 miles per hour at each gear before it revs out. But in fifth gear, which is the most important, like top speed, it's probably only like 1 to 2 at this point. So I think the max I saw was like 64, 65, going into the wind and then going against the wind or headwind or tailwind, 64, 65, with moderate, like not too crazy. But then with a headwind, not too crazy, probably like 60, 61, which is definitely a improvement over the base, which would be like 61 or 62, right? And then into the wind, which is actually the bigger problem, it would be like 55 to 57, right? So now I'm back at 60, 61, in that kind of scenario. So again, I'm going to show this to my friend this weekend, and then right after I do that, I'm going to send this into DHM and get an ECU tuned. After I do that, I will definitely see if I can dyno it, because I think this is probably all the mods I'm going to do this season. I might do a sprocket change, because I think that would, like, going higher in gearing so that fifth is more usable. That will probably help, but I'm not sure. I just want to dyno it after the DHM flash to kind of see where I am. I'm hoping I'm like 10.5 horsepower. So would I recommend this exhaust? It's a good exhaust. I like it. But it's 500 total for shipping, but you only pay 150 more for the Yoshi, which has titanium, and it's really it's kind of hard at that point. If you like the high mount design, like you're gonna have to go with Tyga. But if you're okay with the low mount, which I actually was, it's hard to tell between the two. But anyway, I'll have a write up in the description about all the what I feel as the changes. Okay, see you later.